Largest global bird flu outbreak in history shows no sign of slowing.
Here's a summary of the article.
A highly contagious and lethal strain of bird flu has killed millions of wild and farmed bird life in the past year. A lethal bird flu outbreak that has been circling the globe since 2021 peaked in Japan this week. As an agriculture ministry official said on Tuesday, the country plans to cull more than 10 million chickens at risk of exposure to the virus. Europe is in the midst of its worst ever spate of bird flu infections, with 2,500 outbreaks on farms stretching across 37 countries from October 2021 to September 2022. The bird flu virus was first detected among domestic waterfowl in southern China in 1996. In Europe, the response to bird flu outbreaks in the past decade has been surveillance followed by culling to stamp out infection. The theory, Smith says, is that lots of big poultry operations have rodents, and the rodents aren't necessarily dying of bird flu but are carrying the virus on their fur, then those barn owls and kestrels are catching them. This outbreak marks the first time bird flu has been detected in Latin America, with outbreaks in Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, Chile, and Ecuador, posing a potential risk to farmed and wild birds, including the unique species that inhabit the Galapagos.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I just want to let my chickens into the garden again, sad face.
Serious question. If they aren't in the garden, where do you keep them?
Hutch in my shed currently. You can't let him out, BC. Some rando bird may give them the flu.
How long before some politician suggests we don't test the poultry as much in order to get the number of cases down?
Fox News ran a segment about how Democrats are trying to stop you from loving your chickens. Seriously.
License and registration. Chicken fucker. BAKAW.
Back onto Dispatch Farva.
Did someone say shenanigans?
I swear to God I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?
You mean shenanigans?
Oh.
I'm a railroad worker, and finding birds smashed by trains alongside of rails is a everyday occurrence. But finding dead bird not smashed on the floor wasn't, and since last year, it's a crazy the amount of them I've found, and they don't even looks in bad shape. It just looked like they were fine and dropped dead in an instant. And #X200B, it's been 10 years I'm doing this job and I've never seen anything like that.
I saw that during the last bird flu run, the H1N1 thing. Wild birds, untouched, dead on the ground.
Wait, this is that same outbreak? Brew, the mini zoo I used to work on removed all their bird flu prevention equipment back in June.
That's awful timing.
You can't make an omelet, that's it. That's going to be the saying now.
You can't make an omelet without cracking a few? Breaks down in tears. Oh, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, for cluck's sake.
Oh, for box's sake. The puns have run afoul.
Oh, for cock's sake.
Awesome, this decade has been boring so far.
Curious, it seems people haven't seen the egg shortage at the supermarket. I had not yet made the link, but it explains a lot.
Greater than I had not yet made the link, but it explains a lot. 50 million chickens, approximately 10% of all chickens in the U.S., were culled between October and the first week of January. Probably more by now.
Maybe I'll wait before rebuilding my flock I lost to bird flu years ago.
Where are you? How big was the flock? I've only got 9 and we haven't had any local outbreaks, but I still worry enough to keep them under cover.
I'm in California. My flock was 15. This was back in 2017-18, I want to say. Just poof, all my girls and boy gone. Figure it was all the wild birds that came to eat their food.
Same thing happened to my parents in SoCal during the 2019 winter. Turns out it was likely a result of crows or crow poop in their pen, per analysis. They lost 12 chickens and 2 ducks.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.